Today, we're exploring one of the best animal sanctuaries in all of Costa Rica. Home to the most iconic animals in the country, we got a personal behind-the-scenes tour of the entire complex, including going on one of the longest zip lines in the world. What's going on, guys? Today we are at Diamante Eco Adventure Park here in Costa Rica. Selena, what are we doing here today?
We're gonna do some ziplining. We're gonna hang out with some really cool animals like sloths, jaguars, toucans.
And look at this view behind us. It's literally situated in one of the most beautiful spots I've ever been to. It looks just like Jurassic Park. I'm super excited. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go do it. We started our tour inside of the frog enclosure. Believe it or not, this was my very first time getting face to face with species like the poison dart frog and red-eyed tree frog, which are without a doubt some of the most iconic in the country. Now, Diamante is home to basically every iconic species of reptiles and amphibians. It's certainly unlike any other facility I've ever been to. As we continued along, we saw animals like the green vine snake, even these huge crocodiles. Eventually, we made our way into the butterfly garden, which absolutely blew our minds.
Once they hatch, as you can see here, the size of the chrysalis, of the pupa, is basically the size of their abdomen, because the wings inside are wrinkled.
And then, you can see the part right here that looks just like a snake. I'm gonna get a shot of it on here, better focus.
Then while they dry the wings, they're so vulnerable because they're not able to fly. And then they defend themselves, or they protect against birds or predators. It looks like a snake head or the big eye, like a wake eye.
Yeah, or there's around 800 butterflies inside of the enclosure right there. And their lifespan is only
3 weeks.
3 weeks, so that's why.
4 weeks maximum, depend of the species, but a month to reproduce, and all the cycle life will start again in 5 days.
Wow, that is
8 days.
Fascinating. I think we both learned more about these butterflies than we ever thought was possible. And it's not every day you get face to face with hundreds of different butterflies, which made this one of my personal favorite stops on the entire visit. Now it's time for the animals you probably clicked on this video to see, which includes spider monkeys, white-faced capuchin monkeys, and the world-famous Lucy the sloth. But let's start off with these spider monkeys. This was my first time ever getting up close with spider monkeys as well, and let me tell you, they are a lot bigger in person than you might expect. These are one of the more elusive species of monkeys to see in the wild, which is why seeing them in this environment is probably the best way to go about it. Next, we saw the white-faced capuchin monkeys. These guys are without a doubt the most chaotic of all the monkey species here, and definitely the most playful.
Now what you see is like a relax, it's like a calm inside, but it's possible in 1 minute or 2 minutes is to start the fighting. they don't need the reason to fight, they only love to fight.
Are these the most common monkeys?
Yes,
here?
That's when it's the most common probably.
But now it was time for what Selena was looking the most forward to, seeing Lucy the sloth. Lucy is one of the most famous sloths in the world, and we had the pleasure of sitting in on a talk show, going over sloth facts, and showcasing a feeding.
She wants to
Are you a big Lucy fan?
Oh yeah. She wants to go see them.
Diamante certainly has no shortage of animals to see. What do you think? Have you ever been this up close to a toucan before?
We're literally right in front of them.
And they're so gorgeous. I love the way they just hop around.
Yeah.
Throughout our visit, it was incredibly apparent that they are all well respected and taken care of by the staff, including my personal favorite, the Jaguar. Where are we at right now?
We are at the Jaguar exhibit.
Oh, and they're about to come out of those doors any second now. Oh wow, there we go.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh!
Whoa! After this, we made our way into an enclosed environment to see how the food is prepped for each individual species. And after some convincing, I was able to throw on the gloves myself and prepare food for the spider monkeys. Spider monkey chef. Their diet consists of fruits and veggies like bananas, cucumbers, and papayas.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Maybe not the bananas in that one, but. So now getting the food ready for the spider monkeys. Just like that?
Yep.
Here we go. Spider monkeys are gonna love this. Well, that wraps up our animal experience here at Diamante Eco Adventure Park. I know I had a great time. Did you like it?
Oh yeah, it was great.
It was an awesome experience. Thank you so much for showing us around.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for coming. and waiting for you at the next time.
Yep,
Thank you so much.
Now it's time to go ziplining, which I know we're both very excited for.
The folks at Diamante were kind enough to let us try out their epic ziplining course. Now granted, I've only been ziplining a handful of times in my life, but this place definitely takes the cake. Not only are you greeted with stunning views just like this, but each zipline is incredibly long, which of course means you go really fast.
Wow.
Look at that view.
Eventually, we made our way to the top of the mountain for the famous Superman zipline. This is one of the longest ziplines in the world, and even though I'm not afraid of heights whatsoever, my heart was definitely beating a little fast before our launch.
Uno, dos. Oh! Oh my God!
Gliding through the mountains at an insane speed is one of the best thrills I've experienced, and it's safe to say that I could have spent all day just going through the ziplining course.
Stretched across a swinging bridge over crocodiles. How do you feel?
Oh yeah.
Oh, certified daredevil.
Diamante Eco Adventure Park in Costa Rica is one of the best animal sanctuaries and eco parks that I've been to. Between the incredibly knowledgeable staff, the insane amount of biodiversity, and what I can firmly say is the best ziplining course I've ever been to, this is definitely a stop you want to make if you ever find yourself in the beautiful country of Costa Rica.